The following is based on true events. Names and locations have been changed to protect all involved.
Welcome back. Have a seat. Are you ready? Okay. Let's get started.
Remember when you were a kid and you got caught doing something you weren't supposed to do? I don't mean anything illegal like stealing or hurting someone. I'm talking about something harmless like, I don't know, digging in your nose. Oh man. You ever dig in your nose in public and get caught knuckle deep? Remember that feeling of panic you get when the person who saw you do it opened their mouth to expose you? Or the disgust even? Thing is, it's such a harmless act, whether you find it disgusting or not. Most important thing is to make sure you do it in private, I guess. What I'm trying to say is that I got too comfortable and forgot where I was. My proclivities expanded to include something I spent most of my life trying to hide. I did something private in a fairly public place, and I got caught.
The Alexander Group, hold please.
You are tuned in now for the latest in sports news. Formerly of the California Grizzlies, tight end Craig Laurelson has just committed suicide.
The Alexander Group, no comment.
It was all caught on video moments ago. As we replay the tape, you'll hear Laurelson recite a list of names, including his agent, Charles Barkley.
Well, I'm not going away alone. I'm taking some of you with me. Masterson! Charles Barkley!
X? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
She kept asking like I had an answer. That wasn't even a question at hand. The more pressing issue for me were them texts. Did Laurelson send them? Was he so angry with me that he made it his mission to expose me before leaping off that building? It was all fucking insane. I mean, I wondered is that how he saw me? As a faggot? Is that all people were thinking me after this all came out? I knew Laurelson. I mean, he was a member of our team, and aside from the secret he may have discovered, I didn't know why my name was mentioned with the rest. I tried to think back on all of our interactions. I first met Laurelson during spring training 2014. My first official day on the team.
Hey, bro. Craig.
Yeah, I know who you are, man. But everybody calls me X.
So, X, word travels fast around here, huh?
It does when you're first round draft pick.
Yeah, I guess you're right. The highest draft tight end in almost 10 years, too. What pick were you?
Nah, man, I was picked up after rookie minicamp.
Oh, so you had to try out. Damn.
Listen here, rookies. Don't walk around this locker room like y'all claiming shit, because y'all ain't shit, and y'all ain't never gonna be shit till you been initiated.
Laurelson didn't think I was on this level. He made me feel like I had to prove I was worth being on the team. It wasn't a new feeling. I always felt like I had to prove something, either on the field or just as a man.
X, look at me!
I was still trying to wrap my head around what was on my phone.
See ya. Get in here now.
Don't move, X. Luke, please keep an eye on him.
No problem. X, maybe you should sit down. Can I get you anything?
I tried texting the number back, demanding to know who it was and what they wanted, but I didn't get a reply. Instead, I got a bunch of other notifications.
I wouldn't answer any of those. If you do, say no comment.
Back off, man. It's my brother. Hey.
Bruh, what happened? You know you're trending on Twitter?
Is your brother going to prison?
Shh, don't say that.
No, everything is fine. I was lying. I had no clue what was about to go down. But I also knew it was nothing I could go to prison over. Look, I'll call you back. Dad is on the other line.
Son, what's going on?
Ask him if he's all right.
Your mother and I want to know if you're okay.
Dad, I'm fine.
Give me the phone. X, what's going on? Students are coming up to me and asking me questions about you, then your dad hears your name on the news?
Both my parents are professors at Princeton. The free education I was provided is another reason why they never quite understood why I chose to, in their words, waste my time with football.
Are you hurt?
Everything is fine, Mom. I'm fine.
X, can we see you in here, please?
Mom, I have to go. I'll call you back.
Close the door behind you.
I walked in. It was dead quiet in the room. Sia stood there, examining me, like we were meeting for the first time. Charles looked rattled.
We have X here.
They both stood there silently staring at me. I didn't know who Charles was speaking to until a voice emerged from the phone on his desk.
Hello, X. This is Hugo.
On speakerphone was Hugo Alexander, the president and founder of the Alexander Group. Whenever Sia mentioned the higher-ups, this is who she was talking about. I wouldn't meet him in person for the first time until later. But right then, on the phone, he was talking directly to me.
X, can you explain why Craig Laurelson would name you? What was your relationship with him?
There was none. I barely knew him outside of the team and even less when he got suspended last season.
Hugo, the kid was a fuck-up.
Have some respect for the deceased, Charles.
Laurelson was troubled and unstable. No one could have...
Sir, if I may.
Who is that?
Sia Harris, one of our junior agents.
Speak.
Both X and Charles are right, sir. Sometime last season, Laurelson began to marginalize himself from the team and from fans after he posted a series of tweets accusing his teammates of hazing him. Since his suspension, he started spiraling out of control. The sports channel is even reporting that drugs and alcohol may have played a part in his death.
Charles, did you know about this?
I knew he tweeted some things, but I can't speak to the validity of his claim.
Laurelson became notorious in the media for his heated Twitter fights with Grizzlies fans, not to mention his reputation as a heavy partier.
Fine. He was a troubled athlete with substance abuse issues. Get media relations on it.
My thoughts exactly, sir.
I need you all to get ahead of this story. I'll be in town soon to see where we are.
I can assure you, Hugo, that we'll get to... Hello? Hello, sir. Okay, you two, out of my office. I have calls to make.
X, go straight home. Don't talk to anyone on your way out and don't pick up the phone for anyone who isn't me.
My parents called.
You can talk to your parents, but keep the conversation off of Laurelson.
You believe me, right? What I said about Laurelson?
You told me everything, right? And you're sure there's nothing else?
Nothing. That's all there is to know.
Then I believe you. But right now, you gotta get out of here. I have a story to bury.
Something told me that Sia wasn't exactly sold on my answer. She could tell I was still shaking from the situation, but she was in work mode now, and had no time to waste trying to figure me out.
Should he be going home right now?
Don't worry about him. Focus on your job. All of our clients' endorsers will be calling. They'll want to know what's going on. I need you to find out everything you can about Laurelson. We need to be equipped with all the information necessary to protect our clients.
I got home that night and all I could do to fill the silence was turn on the TV. I checked my phone to see if mystery texter had responded. Nothing. I started to go through my notifications. And most of them were from family and friends. But one in particular really stood out. It was a missed call and a voicemail from my ex-girlfriend, Regina. I was just about to check it when the TV drew my attention.
The league is deeply saddened to be reporting on the death of one of its own players. In hopes to determine what happened and to ensure that this never happens again, the league will be opening an internal investigation, starting with the names listed by Mr. Laurelson.
An investigation was underway and I was on the list. And in that moment I got a text. It was him, or her. I didn't know. All I knew for sure was that it wasn't Laurelson. My heart was beating on my chest, but the feeling that followed next was pure confusion as the text read, "I am not a threat. We need to meet. Was this a trick?
Was created by Issa Rae, executive produced by Issa Rae, Benoni Tagoe, and Deniese Davis. It was recorded and mixed by Stella. Music and sound design by Stella. Production assistance by Sydney Lowe. Fruit was written by Mike Gauyo, Theo Macabeo, DK Zoku, and Ricky Edwards. Starring Roderick Davis, Yutopia Essex, Jerome and Jacques Smith. Featuring an ensemble cast played by Cris Sosa, Tristen Winger, Theo Macabeo, and Deborah Burke. Fruit is a HAL original and a production of Midroll Media and Issa Rae Productions.